Hello, I want to persuade the audience to understand and to take a stand along with the citizens of the District of Columbia in protesting taxation without representation. The 600,000 residents of the District of Columbia, they pay taxes, they send their sons and daughters to war. Yet, they do not have a vote in Congress. They have no one in Congress to advocate on their behalf. They are denied that right. Fact, the District of Columbia pays the second highest federal taxes in the nation, Connecticut being the first. Fact, DC residents had more casualties in the Vietnam War than 10 other states in the nation. Because DC is not allowed to vote for an elected representative in Congress, the Congress often denies them their own right to establish their own local laws. Congress overrides regularly and against any laws that the council may make that the citizens have agreed upon. Congress, in its inability to approve the district's budget, causes the disadvantaged to suffer needlessly. Congress imposes pet projects on the District of Columbia that the citizens has no right to have an input. Congress will also deny funds and put HIV patients at risk because they do not approve of the needle exchange program. Congress gives itself the right to veto line by line the district's budget that made up from the council and approved by the council. Why, you may ask, is this right to vote so important? Well, let me say this. In 2005, the world watched as many Iraqis jubilantly held up a purple-stained finger because for the first time they were able to vote without fear of retaliation. And they were able to vote because the sons and daughters of the District of Columbia put their lives on the line so they could have this right. You, as citizens of North Carolina, Kansas, Texas, California, would you not be dismayed to send your sons and daughters to war to fight for a right that is and may be denied them in their own country? Would you as citizens not be dismayed to have the federal government spend your tax dollars and you have no input in how they spend it? Decades ago, the Supreme Court made this statement, that there is no greater right than for a person to have a voice in choosing the officials that will make the laws under which he has to live by. So in conclusion, you as citizens of the United States and inhabitants of your great states, I urge you to join with the citizens of the District of Columbia and in protest of the government's taxation of them without allowing them to have representation. Thank you very much.